Welcome into Dayton Palm Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Toronto Blue Jays.
Ready to go? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Ponds measures 6 feet 6 inches, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Chopped to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Judge now. Big-time power. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa. If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Okamoto under it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Bellinger up to hit. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And pitching in this game, Ryan Weathers. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And the batter is George Springer. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Sliced hard but foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Strike one. Ball.
That one just misses. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. 2 outs, base is empty, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 1-1 now.
Ball. Low.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now Alejandro Kirk. That one hammered but pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. This one in the air, right field. Barger on the move. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Oh. Going to count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's a ball. That misses. Full count now.
Here we go.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here we go, Cody.
In the dirt. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Grounder might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2. And now 1-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Kazuma Okamoto. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove. That's too low. And the count now 2-0. Just
that's
missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Clement off of first with 2 away. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air, left field. And that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon.
Yes.
This one in the air, center field. Varsho under it. And there's one away. So up next, Jose Caballero.
Let's go, Cody.
Bunting for a hit.
Oh,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Now the 0-1. Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Austin Wells digs in now. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the pitch is outside, ball one. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ran inside, almost got him. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. The 2-2. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now here's Trent Grisham. Grounded out his first time up.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Missed with a changeup. And a count now even up. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He popped out his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In from third is the tying run. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Let's go, Cody. Here we go, Cody.
2 on, 2 outs. Tied up here in the early going. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Set for the bottom of the third, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Fought off foul. 0-1 now. And that one clips the corner. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball.
Nope, that's away.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Can't glove it cleanly. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho, doubled his first time. And that one fouled off.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball, low.
The 1-0.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ball.
Guerrero off of first with 2 away. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-1. Next to hit, Ben Rice. Fouled off left side.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Oh, 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Barger gets under it. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Come on, Cody.
Chisholm, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Let's go, Cody.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. There's Ryan McMahon now. Fly to center his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Let's go, Cody.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground to the left. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Here we go, Cody.
Strike, woo!
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Digging in, Austin Wells. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Come on, Cody. Let's go, Cody.
Hup.
And now the count is even.
Here we go, Cody.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next pitch, not close, up high. And
That's
that
a ball.
one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So a
That's
walk
that.
puts
Oh,
runners at
thank you,
first
mate.
and second. First and second, 2 outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Come on, Cody.
That hits
Ball
the dirt. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. This is again 5 in a row.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Jays
That's
doing a
inside.
great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only
That's out
given
the
up one
corner.
run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Huh.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That
Ball three.
misses. Ball 3. Swing and a foul out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball inside.
The Jays down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Rice takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He reached out a walk his first time.
Up.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Judge
Yo,
up for the
that's
3rd
a ball.
time here. Watches that one miss. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Here's Cody Bellinger, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. And a 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That got him. Take your base.
So a man at first. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Now a quick throw to first.
He's
Bellinger
safe.
dives back. Pitch
That's
misses
the ball.
inside, and that's ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
Bellinger goes.
Outside.
There's a ball. And
He's safe.
safe. It's a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bellinger on his way home. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Waste no time there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Chisholm avoids the first pitch for ball one.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ball two.
Grounds one to short. Base hit. One run is in. The throw in. Safe. In comes the run from second. It's 6-1.
Well, that was one of those high percentage.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Braden Fisher.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's going to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Quick move to first.
He beat it.
Back in on a dive. And a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now a chance for Jose Caballero. 1 for 2. The 1-0.
Ball two. Ball.
In the dirt. Throws to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Jimenez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Here's your 1.
No.
And that one fouled off. That misses. Full count now. Out to short. Caballero slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So back to the top of the order. Here's George Springer. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Nope. That's
The
away.
Yanks leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And the sweeper is
outside.
off the plate.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fires across the diamond. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Addison Barger.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Liner, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. That one almost got him. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
The 2-1. And that's in for a strike. Upstairs. Full count now.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Payoff pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-4. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 80. He's into the game with the bases empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on.
Ball. High.
Here's a 2-0.
Hey.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top 6, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Yes.
And the 0-1. That one missed. Caballero gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. And a payoff pitch. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Yankees.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. In the dirt. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Caballero around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 away. New pitcher now for the Jays, Louis Varland.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Bellinger
No,
up to
that's
bat
a ball.
next. Lays off for a ball. Little chopper rolls foul. That one a little bit
that's a
high,
ball.
and it's 2-1. Foul ball there. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Ball.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
And
Ball 3.
another ball. That
Strike
one
one.
finds the zone. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Okamoto gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Takes it in for the out. 1 out man at first. And the batter now, Ernie Clement.
Ball 1.
Yankees up by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Out number 2. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Top of inning number 7. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And a foul ball.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Just
Nope.
missed. Splits the plate. 3-2 now. That smash towards center. And there's one down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Jimenez to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive at him in center field. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1.
No.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
And now Addison Barger. Foul ball there. Quick toss to first, and Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Just off the outside edge. It's 2-2. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, that's away.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. In the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Lauer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McMahon, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That's off the mark, and it's 2-0. Just missed. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. McMahon thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. This to third, Okamoto. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. And that one hammered. And a foul ball.
Ball inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 8-4. One down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Hey!
Next one misses, and 1-1.
Nope. Ball 2.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Into the bullpen and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 9-4. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking,
Nope, that's high.
I want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Outside. And that's ball 2. In the air to left center. And there's 2 down. Now to the bullpen for the Jays, Jose Barrios.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Judge stands in now and watches strike 1. Barrios, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Jimenez on to first, third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Blackburn.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kerr leading things off and takes a strike. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So up next for Toronto, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-5. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So digging in, Ernie Clement.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0. The Blue Jays down by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a strike. And the count 1-2.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Jazz tosses to first. 2 gone now. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays.
Not shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Nope, that's low. Nope, that's off the plate.
That's through there for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Thank you, mate.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a ball.
That
No,
one
that's a
misses.
ball.
That's 5 straight. Check swing went around, and that is strike 1. Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 1 gone in the 9th. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. In there for strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fouled off left side. Next
That's
offering is down low. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the 9th. A changeup missing. Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch is outside. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 at second. Over to first.
He's in there.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Way inside.
Nope, that's inside.
Two on, 2 outs.
That's out the corner.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 1 away. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
The right fielder, Addison Barger.
That's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Set down on strikes. Blue Jays have just one out left here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Blackburn is just 1 strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To first, and this should do it. Flips it, and that wraps it up for this afternoon.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.